Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I am Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com, and this is my mom. Say something, Mom.
I am Steve's mom.
Mom, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you actually lift? Do you lift, Mom?
No, I do not.
She doesn't lift, guys. Don't hold it against my mom. Don't hold it against my mom. So my mom's here to tell all today. She's going to tell you all the dirt about my childhood, mostly about fitness stuff. That's all we really need to talk about. Mom, you remember back in the old days when I had that concrete weight set? What was I like as a teenager? I'd do a lot of crazy fitness stuff. Can you tell all these knuckleheads watching what it used to be like to tolerate me?
Oh, all day, all the time, lifting weights. You know, what can I say? That's all he thought about.
You remember all the thousands of step-ups I did on the stairs?
Yes, and I still do those once in a while. I learned that from you.
We have a stairway here, and in my teen years, I probably did, how many step-ups would you say?
All the time he was doing those things.
All the time with the step-ups. And when I wasn't doing step-ups, I was outside. What sports would I be playing?
Basketball, strikeout.
Tennis? I was playing tennis. Yeah, I had a tennis racket. I
remember that.
I had a tennis racket, tennis balls. I'd go hit it over.
I didn't watch you all the time, but I remember strikeout.
Basketball.
We had a hoop out and back. We used to go shoot buckets.
Now, some of these guys watching on YouTube with this little box here, you know, I tell them I was a runner for 13 years, and they're like,
Definitely.
That big fat power lifter was a runner?
Yep, you ran a lot. You and Tracy, my daughter Tracy, used to run out to the park, around the park.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where else you ran. I know you ran around the park all the time.
I was on the cross-country team for a couple of years.
Yes, yep.
And she actually loved basketball, so that gave me a love for basketball. My mom watches the high school basketball tournaments every year.
Love it, yep.
So when did you first start seeing me take an interest in physical fitness?
Oh, gosh. Well, sports ever since you were little.
Little.
But as far as lifting weights, I thought that when you were a teenager, didn't you start then?
Yeah, I had one of those plastic weight sets, you know, with the concrete weights. I don't even remember where I got that. Did you buy that for me for Christmas?
I probably did. I don't remember either.
You didn't steal it, did you?
Not that I know of. I never stole anything.
Okay. We just want to get that on video. I think the statute of limitations will...
I don't remember where I got it from.
You always had a love for sports.
Yep.
And that gave me a love for sports early on. I mean, we suffered through some horrible Green Bay Packers seasons during the 1970s. We still watch the games. What's up with that?
Yeah.
But where did you get your love for sports?
I guess when I was... like 19 or 20, I started watching the Green Bay Packers with Grandpa...
Bart Starr.
Yeah, Bart Starr. With Grandpa Shaw, we'd go over there and I'd watch games with him. And before that, I really wasn't interested. I think I was like about 19 or 20 when I started to get interested in football and stuff.
So her interest got passed along to me, and I became physically active, and I ended up being the editorial director at TigerFitness.com. Yes. Now, I'm a professional writer, a professional editor, but in my teenage years, I was all about math and science. Mm-hmm. You remember that old computer that you got me, that Tandy one with the tape drive?
Yep.
I used to spend hours and hours and hours and hours programming. I was a computer and math guy. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams I would end up a writer?
Well, I knew you were good at writing, but I guess I never thought that would be one of the things you would do. I mean, I knew you were a good writer and everything, but no, I never really did think that.
Let's talk about powerlifting. In the past couple of years, you've got to see me compete.
Yep.
You've got to see Aaron compete.
Yes.
And you've also got to see some of the biggest people in the powerlifting world compete, like Eric Lillibridge and Marshall Johnson. What is it like for you as an outsider to be at a powerlifting meet? How can you describe it?
Well, it's fun to watch, and it's just so amazing how much they can lift. And you just can't imagine anybody could lift that much, but they're so good at it. And just getting introduced to that just a few years ago, it's just been really fun to watch.
What do you think about the energy at a powerlifting meet? Did you expect the music to be that loud?
Yes, I noticed it from when you used to crank it up.
Yeah, it's
No, I thought it would be like that, but I like how all the guys interact with each other. That was
very
really
supportive.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a very supportive environment. Yeah. Now, what is it like? What was it like? You were there when I hit my 600-pound squat. What was it like watching your son put 600 pounds on his back?
Like heart attack. For the mother to watch it, you always think something's going to happen or something. So
let's talk about the other end of the spectrum. Watching my daughter Erin deadlift.
Oh, that was fun.
I don't know what she get. 158 at her last meet.
Somewhere around there, 158. I think I saw her do. That was fun to watch your granddaughter do that.
Yeah, that was very exciting. People loved her.
Yeah.
So, any other details you want to share about how annoying I was as a child?
Well, how far do you want me to get into this?
You can give them one fact they might not know about me.
Steve loved to play the guitar. I don't know if you knew that, but he played that guitar a lot. So that's a fact they might not have known.
Yeah, they might not know that. And you know where that got me?
Nowhere.
All right, guys. Appreciate you watching this video. If you have any questions or comments about lifting, training, diet, or whatever, or you want to date my mom and you're an older guy, she is single. She is single. Guys, there's a Q&A link below. You can post your questions up in that Q&A. I answer every question posted. And Mom, if they've made it this far in this video, what should they do?
Keep watching?
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. Exactly. What are you going to do if they don't subscribe to my channel? She's going to kick your ass. Tell them you're going to kick their ass.
I'm going to kick your ass.
She will kick your ass.
Maybe. I'm not as young as I used to be when I used to kick yours.
She never kicked my ass. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Come on, bicep pose, Mom. Other arm. There you go. Look at that gun. Look at that gun.
Yeah.